Imagine moving in with what you thought was a very sweet old couple only to find out that there was something very cynical going on. I still can't find a way to wrap my head around this case, but this is the story of Eddie Segal. Eddie was a 28-year-old woman from New Jersey who had just moved up to New Hampshire. Throughout her childhood and early adulthood, Eddie didn't have too much family, so she ended up moving up north by herself to New Hampshire. Not knowing anyone up in New Hampshire, Eddie ended up moving with an older couple. And in the reports, Eddie described this older couple as one of her only friends. But this is when things just start to not add up. When Eddie got up there, she enrolled herself at Mary Mac College. But this is important to note that Eddie did not have a car at the time and the college was about an hour away. Try to remember this fact about the story because it is really important. Eddie borrowed to take to class the couple's 1969 light green Oldsmobile. She would take this from class and back home every day. That was until the morning of June 15th. She had an exercise class that she had to get to in the morning and she ended up borrowing the couple's car. The thing about this trip is that she never returned from it. A few days later, when Eddie didn't return, the couple reported her and the car missing. This resulted in a statewide manhunt to find where Eddie was. But on July 3rd at Parker Pond in New Hampshire, the car was found completely abandoned. This is about 2 weeks after Eddie's disappearance, and it was just extremely weird that the car was there but just no Eddie. The literal only sight of Eddie was just her purse and a few other belongings that were left in the car. 2 weeks go by and the police have no leads, but that all comes to a halt when they get an anonymous tip. This anonymous tip claims that Eddie apparently was dating 2 local men at the time that no one knew about. But the weird thing that doesn't sit right with me about this case is when the police got that lead, the case went completely cold. Like the couple or the 2 local men just weren't investigated any further. But weirdly enough, fast forward to 2010 when the Hollis Police Department announced that the Eddie case was being opened back up. Still to this day, there has been no leads on where Eddie could have went or if she's still out there. I don't know what the update is on this whole situation, but do you think that Eddie could still be out there?